Hey, you guys. How's everybody doing? Pretty good stream there. John, if you're in here already, I had fun. So we got Vibes coming in first. Mark Sterlson. Michelle E. How's it going? Crypt Keeper, Bunny Viper. Miss Gina. Adkins. How's everybody doing? Doing a whole lot tonight. Just hanging out, chit-chatting. I didn't have enough time to throw together an actual topic for the reptile hour yet. So we're doing random thoughts. And we're probably going to do the reptile hour Thursday at 2. So you guys are aware. Another thing, I did already schedule the giveaway live stream. Like I said, if we hit 250 subscribers, or all right, first off, we hit 200. I already said I was going to do a giveaway for that. The giveaway for that's going to be 2 different sets of albino longfin bristlenose plecos, 2 different sets of star sapphire juveniles, about an inch. But if we hit 250 between now or during that stream, I will also do a giveaway for a flower horn and another giveaway for a breeding group, a confirmed breeding group of purple Harlequin Resboras. So that'll be pretty fun. Scheduled for a week and a half from now. So we got a week and a half to get there. It's a pretty cool fish. So hopefully we get there. I'd love to give you guys some of the flower horns. I've got other ones for other giveaways in the future. So I'm not done just yet. I got some pretty cool stuff planned. So also, I'm going to be posting a link in the chat. I made a Discord for my channel. Once a month, I'm going to be doing a watch party. We all hang out in a voice chat, technically together, and we watch a documentary. Or it doesn't have to be a documentary, but on Discord, we're able to go on YouTube and watch like documentaries and different videos and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing watch parties and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool documentaries and videos that I use personally for myself and for my business that I'd like to share with everybody. So I think that would be pretty fun. Yeah. Here's that link. Through Skulls Aquatics. Thanks for coming in, man. Muppet. Mexicali Fish Keeper. How you doing? Glass Box Hero. How's it going, Danny? And I feel like a record repeating all of that, the whole giveaway spiel and the Discord thing. Drives me nuts. Miss Dee, how you doing, chick? Hope I wasn't too boring on the Aquatic Morning Show this morning. It was a kind of last minute notice thing. Ended up having some free time randomly, so it worked out. Had to leave a little bit early. Got my tank top merch sample in today. Pretty sweet. Heck yeah, man. See if I missed any questions or anything. I don't think I did. Bunch of hellos. Yep. Cool. We're caught up. Thanks, Didi. Just so like you're aware, or anybody, or Jess, whatever, if she's in here, Thursdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I don't go in until usually about 12:30, 1 o'clock. So if you guys need to fill in for a Wednesday or a Thursday, those 2 days would be the best for me to do it if you needed somebody. But I'm more than willing to come up. I love coming up and hanging out with everybody. Usually in the morning, I have a lot more energy. If I know I had enough time, even more so. So, thank you. I definitely tried my best to be as lively as I could. Let's look at corals. Yeah, we can do a lot of that too. I can take you guys through some of my wholesaler lists and stuff like that. or some of the companies that I use, I should say. That probably sound a little bit weird if somebody doesn't know the content. Popped in and saw your daughter's appearance. She's adorable. Yeah, she's a ball of fun. I was surprised she let me sit in here as long as she did. I was expecting her to come running in here at some point. Her mother was on her way to pick her up right as the show was starting. So, Ricky DeHoyos, Melissa, hope you guys are doing good. Long time no see. Hmm. Yes, Danny, that's it's a 14-inch black belt cichlid that has killed anything I've ever put in with her and has also tried to attack me to the point where she's broken two glass lids, smashing into the top. I've busted them right now. So, yeah, she's a mean bitch. I got to grow out a nice big old black belt male and big enough that he can kind of contend with her because she lays eggs by the hundreds. I do need to get rid of her though. I'm turning that shit into a saltwater tank in the 55 underneath of it. Yeah, two more juvenile black belts in the tank underneath. B Wizzle, how's it going? Skipper, hope you're doing well tonight, man. You know, chit chatting. Random thoughts tonight. I didn't have time to put something together adequately. So instead of half ass, we go with no ass. Getting ready to do a species highlight on that black belt, though, Danny, here soon. So that'll be pretty neat. Get some good pictures of her close up because she is absolutely gorgeous. Going lurking. All right, bud. No worries. Appreciate you keeping me up. Hey, Cash, she does. Um, those scars on the back of my hand are from her. She'll get going from one side of the tank and like stick her teeth out and like jab off you real fast like that at an angle, just rip you right open. That and on the wood in there, on the spider wood in there, it's a pretty good solid spider wood. Like a bunch of algae growing on it. And she'll go up and take chunks of it off, but you can see her teeth grooves going through the wood. It's nuts. Hey, glass box. If it's for me, it's whole ass or no ass. I ain't doing it if it ain't the whole thing. When I do a stream, I go with it naturally. So that means hey man, that's what I've really. I'll go on to dig up information or do whatever, but for the most part, I wing it. I feel like it helps me figure things out a little better, or it makes me a little more prepared for random situations, or whatever like that. 'Cause I've already been through it. So, Misfit, what reptiles do you keep, and what are some things beginners should know before getting their first reptile? I keep reticulated pythons, boas, chameleons, and iguanas. Some ball pythons. Got two boas, a retic, an iguana, and three ball pythons. I used to have a lot more. This is just what I got right now. Leaving space for other stuff that I want. Some advice that I would have: do your research. It's just like getting a new fish that you know nothing about. Do your research on it. See what it needs. See what the parameters it needs, requirements, diet. Um, start with that and do your due diligence. And don't just get your information from one source because it's just like fish keeping. Everybody keeps differently. So the more sources of information you are able to put together, the better off. So, and no half-assing it. Yeah, you can do DIY, but make sure your DIY work is up to par for what your animal needs. Set your clocks for the giveaway stream. Yep. Can one catch one of those lizards outside and keep it indoors? You can, easy, yeah. The anoles and stuff, heck yeah, you can. They're going to be a little more skittish and jumpy and runny from you, but you sure could. But over time, you have to work with them, um, socialize them per se, and they'll eventually come around and calm down a little bit. So, yep, goddamn straight, Skipper. Yep. Yeah, that also depends on state laws too. But most of the time, like little green anoles or whatever, you know, I've done it. Down in Kentucky and all stuff, we get them as far as sometimes northern Kentucky. Well, shit is not if it's a Komodo. Yeah, Gina, definitely more space the better. It comes down to its care requirements because a lot. You know how with some fish, like bigger species, keeping too big of a tank and their bodies grow all bent out of shape and deformed and stuff. The same thing will happen with reptiles. So it's very important to have adequate space. And like I said, it doesn't have to be some fancy smancy $1,000 enclosure, dude. Like it's totally acceptable to modify like a 70-gallon tote with air holes and bedding and water dish and all that to keep like a snake or something. It's totally acceptable. But just making sure that your husbandry is right is the key. Do your research. Star Sapphire cichlids, nice. I don't want any more cichlids though. I'm kind of done with aggression. I only have 4 left in my 55. I'm living room. Thinking about rehoming them. Right on. I have a breeding group of Star Sapphires, and they spit out babies for me about once a month. I kind of want to share the love. I know a lot of people really like them, and they're pretty fairly expensive fish. And these guys are super healthy line. So every female, I have 2 males and 6 females. The 2 males are 2 separate bloodlines, and every single female in that tank is also a separate bloodline from every one of the others. So I'm able to keep that a pretty good line going of them. It's worked out so far. These babies are healthy as shit. And by the way, Skipper, I have a present for you. I heard something and it made me feel bad. So don't see, don't be surprised if you find some little star sapphires one of these days. Suppose it's okay. My stage is one of those little ones. Yep, yep. There are knolls. And I can put my saltwater tank in the living room. Hell yeah. One of those that comes out and looks at me and want to talk to it. Hey, maybe that's the one you need to grab. Obviously, it's a little intuitive. Yeah, they do get fairly large. The ones I have right now are 9, 10 inches. Got um, those, fuck, 8 of them in a 65. So they do just fine. Breathe like crazy for me. But it's also on a fucking sump that's rated for 2,000 gallons. So it's in my quarantine room and my breeding rack. So I've got a video of shorts of it on my YouTube. I don't think the lizard poo or popo would come out for one of those. No, they wouldn't. What are some non-venomous small snakes that you recommend as a first one to get? Corn snakes are good. Ball pythons are a pretty good starter animal. Um, hmm, hmm. There's all sorts of them, man. Um, Most common are like corn snakes and ball pythons and gosh, hog noses. I mean, they're technically mildly venomous, but they're not going to kill you. By it. Usually pretty docile and a really cool animal. Freaky fish lady, how's it going? Oh, well, that's good. You got some more. Okay, cool. Makes me feel a little better, Skipper. Makes me feel a little better. They're such gorgeous fish. Listen until you fall asleep. Heck yeah. Hopefully you find my voice nice and soothing enough for that. Yeah. I like to get one of those pretty double door things to put lots of plants into. A little terrarium. Heck yeah. They're not very expensive. For those little anoles, you don't need a very big one. For about 150 bucks, you can get a really nice one. Make it all bioactive so you don't even have to clean the poop or nothing. Garter snakes are another good starter as well, yes. And they're super friendly and inquisitive. Yeah. Ball pythons get about 4 feet too, but still good starter snake. Yep. They eat a lot of fish in the wild. A lot of fish. Talked the wife into a paludarium, a 20-gallon one. I'm going to save money and buy it before she changes her mind. She loves frogs. Heck yeah, man. It's going to be super cool. Can't wait to see some stuff on that. Any chance I can get somebody that's not into reptiles or amphibians or anything close, man, I'm going to take that chance. And he love just like the fish. Yep, they like worms too. That was the selling point. I mean, why not? I've kept quite a few in my fish room. That's where I keep most of my reptiles in my fish room because of the humidity. Just don't let it get out. That's going to be the real trick there. That, and honestly, if you do have them in there, you got a fish casualty. Throw that fucker in there with a snake. Let him eat it. As long as it's fresh, anyways. I love garters. They're so fun. And you can. It's a fine line. You don't want to do too many of them because it can get overwhelming, but you can kind of cohabitate garter snakes as well. You can keep a couple of them together. They'll be all cute, hide and stay behind together and pop their heads out at the same time, all sorts of stuff. They're pretty cool. They're, like around here, they're wild. You can find garter snakes everywhere around here. So I'm pretty familiar with them. Fun little snakes. Definitely. It'd be pretty cool to watch them follow them around, though. Pip Joan. Heck yeah, glass box. Around here, really, all I see is at night, like when all the lights come on around my house and stuff. You'll see like toads. That's about it though. Snakes and stuff around here like to hide pretty good. We don't get many of them around here. Really, all around here we got like black snakes, like black water snakes. Um, if you can find it, some water mouse or cottonmouths. Uh, some corn snakes, rat snakes, maybe. I'm not sure about the rat snakes. There's no corn snakes you can find around here in garters. There's a few other little species around, but I couldn't tell you exactly what they are. Don't see them too often. A lot of garter and ray snake here. Occasionally I'll see milk snakes. I think that's what they are. Orange and white. Yeah, the banding. Milk snakes are great, dude. They are so fun to keep. It's such an awesome colubrid. Such an awesome colubrid. If you don't know what a colubrid is, it's the type of snake that is, or a genus kind of thing. Uh, However you pronounce it, Melissa or one of my other reptile friends in here probably correct me on it. I've never. I take that back. Probably because it got out, but I found an eastern diamondback in uh, my parents' backyard in Port Clinton, which is right on Lake Erie. I think it just got out though. This was pretty well taken care of. Besides that, I found a few copperheads like right on the border or southern border of Ohio, right by Kentucky and stuff. Besides that, I haven't really for poisonous. I haven't really seen too many. A Missouri tarantula. No problem, Didi. I hope you have a good night. Catch you around tomorrow. Copperheads are fantastic little animals, and they're not as venomous as what people think. Um, they're a lot less toxic than what people think. Their venom's more like bee venom kind of stuff, so it's not too bad. And they can be super pretty, super pretty. Be right back. Got to feed the dogs, no probably. Um, um, not nearly. Not nearly like brown recluse. Brown recluse will straight melt your flesh. Copperheads are not nearly that bad at all. I've done quite a bit of research with them, actually, and one of my very close friends keeps them for a living. It's a little necrotic, but nothing really serious. You're gonna have a lot more problems. Brown recluse bites you over that. A lot more. I mean, I have them all over the place up here. I know. They're about the same. They're definitely about the same. They're just as unpredictable. Snakes can take days too. It just depends on which one's biting you, man. Have a good night, Skipper. It definitely does come quick. Oh shit. There's quite a few actually. Hmm. What was I gonna say? Probably throw up a link here in a few minutes if anybody wants to come up and hang out for a little bit. They really are. Jumping spiders are really, really misunderstood too. I love jumping spiders. They're fantastic little creatures. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Wild tarantulas will kind of go after you a little bit too, or at least kind of show a little bit of they're not fucking around. Welcome back, Gina. Excuse me, guys. Debbie. How you doing? Oh yeah. There's pea spiders I don't fuck with. I used to have the tarantula, the Metallica, the blue with the white knee. Those guys are pretty great. Scary as hell though. Excuse me a second, I got another cough coming. Hey Kelly. Tarantulas won't really kill you, but the venom they have will fuck you up and also potentially very well leave you with permanent nerve damage, like happened to Val, who was our first guest on Who the Hell Are You? Kept quite a few of them. I love spiders, but I don't fuck around with them either. I respect them. Wish you were still in bed. Oh yeah, I forgot you get up super early for work. Used to have a wall spider that made its tunnel over my doorbell. He kept Jehovah Witnesses away. That's pretty great. That'd be pretty cool. I really miss my 8 foot Cayman lizard paludarium. That thing was sweet. It was my father's. It's also what I taught myself how to care for a paludarium too. God damn, I can't stop coughing. I just I don't want to put any animals in it, but I also just want to build a really nice display, like a waterfall jungle kind of biotope thing for paludarium. I think it'd be really neat. That's funny. I kept a black widow once when I was a kid. That was pretty cool. Kept it in a little like 3 inch like plastic box. Yeah, I remember those big old football toy boxes. I'd love to see the kind of paludarium you come up with, Kelly. Wouldn't mind working with a huntsman spider for a while. Those things are really cool too. I've also heard of people keeping camel spiders, not very successfully per se, but they've worked with them. We had one of those banana spitting spiders above my dad's door for a while. It was cool. We had those ones, crabs, can't even remember the name. They have beautiful webs. Oh, hey, Kelly. That just depends on how big you make that damn thing. Like I said, I had an 8 foot by 3.5 foot or front to back by 6 foot high paludarium that housed two adult caiman lizards. So it's as big as you want to go. Rev, so I'm looking up information on this deadly spider thing. Anaphylaxis is involved in most deaths caused by funneled spider bites. Death time is typically 15 minutes. Holy shit. That's quick. Have you seen my Crabbitat with the waterfall in it? I have not. Sweet. Thanks, Rev. Fly. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. Hmm. I love building stuff like that. This is for the ones that I want to require so much maintenance. I just don't know if I want to have something like that at home to come home to and do and take care of every day because fuck that. I have a hard enough time trying to want to do water changes when I get home after doing water changes all fucking day at work. Have a good night, Michelle. Thanks for hanging out. Video with the gecko in the thumbnail titled The Waterfall. I have to do another short on it since it's more than a month old now. Heck yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely probably something to think about for sure. I know I'd get a little upset. Cats jumped up there and ripped up a whole paludarium. All right. Anybody wants to come up and hang out for a little bit, you can. Can't guarantee how long I'll be on more than an hour, but come up and hang out for a bit. Um, Anybody got anything planned for the week here? No, I sure shit don't. That really stinks, Kelly. Fat Kitty might be an awesome kitty, but he's also an asshole kitty. Poor plants. He can be a jerk. No problem. Glass box. No worries. Oh shit! Can't stop coughing. Gina's the mod. He has so many freaking mods. Yeah. I haven't had a cat in a long time. I don't have anything against cats. I don't. It's hard to deal with all these fish tanks at home and 2 dogs, cat, all my reptiles. So, yep. Give me 1 second here, guys. I got to run to the bathroom real fast. Yo, why can't I hear nothing? There we go. Hey, Val, what's up?
Oh, not much. Hopefully there ain't an echo. I'm running to the gas station.
Nope, it's not too bad.
So what's going on?
Not a whole lot. Fucking.
Was there a question or something?
Not necessarily. We were talking about venomous snakes
Oh,
and spiders.
oh,
You got brought up into the conversation, or I brought you up in the
okay.
conversation, I guess.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
talking about water moccasins, or not water moccasins. Fucking venom from God. What copperheads? Jeez,
Oh,
how they're
okay.
how they're not quite nearly as what their venom is closer related to.
Well, I mean, they're crotalids, so you get a lot of blood and tissue damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. Hang on a second.
No problem, man. Just hanging out, talking. Oh, oh, bring him back up. Huh? Actually, surprised he popped up like that. He is a wealth of knowledge about spiders or anything venomous. That man. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't disagreeing with you at all. I was just more or less making sure my information was right when I was asking him about it. Because shit, I know a lot about snakes, but I don't know much about venoms. I just know they all fuck you up. Some more than others. And I've looked into other certain species more than others as well. So I don't know none either. couple people I haven't seen in here tonight is Steven and Brookley. Haven't seen those two in here tonight. They usually pop in. Unless they're back there lurking. There's a few new faces in here too. Have a good night, Kelly. I'll catch you around tomorrow. Yeah. That, and from the way he popped up like that, I'm sure he was already kind of half-assed watching anyway, so he'd kick my ass if I got it wrong anyways. Mississippi hippie, glad to see you. No problem. Oh, God. What is it? Coughing. Throat's getting a little sore over the last, several hours. Keep coughing like this, I might cut it off about an hour here. Better not be getting sick. I'm going to get pissed. So much to do. Could be, Gina. Very well could be. Yo.
There we go. Oh.
It wasn't. No, you could probably answer the question better than I did. My suggestion was corn snakes and ball pythons, but earlier we had a question. Starter snake, good starter snakes.
The one you research for, because they're not stepping stones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, within reason, realistically, anybody can really take care of most things, given the right
Commitment.
motivation.
Yeah. You too. Yeah, definitely make a good point there.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should go out and buy a boom sling or
Right.
something ridiculous like that, but I mean, realistically,
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Glitch. How's it going, chick? Glad to see you here. You're doing well.
it just takes a little research, a
Yep.
little self motivation.
Yep. That's what I've had to do for most of the animals that I've kept.
The trap of starter species is why you get, hundreds upon hundreds of listings for ball pythons, corn snakes.
Right. Just kind of went with something like I know that was hardy and I know well. So
BCIs and whatnot like that, just passed around on Craigslist and stuff because people get bored of them, or they realize, hey, this ain't for me, and now they got to get rid of it, or they don't make sure they can have animals where they live, and now they got to get rid of it.
Yeah, my biggest piece of advice is don't get a big snake for your first night.
Yes and no. Again, I just think that's something that really falls on the individual.
Yeah. I mean, if you take care of it and you're doing your proper research and you got it down, I mean, why not? But I've seen a lot of issues come from people starting right off rip with a large snake like a retic or a nice large boa, and it just goes to hell. I mean, I knew it was going to get big, but not this goddamn big.
Well, I mean and that's one of those things too, where it's like
Doing your research.
people overestimate themselves.
Yeah. You.
That's where a little personal responsibility comes in.
Yeah, definitely. Mm.
You know, it's kind of I kind of liken it to riding a motorcycle in a way. You know, people all the time say, "Oh, you know, don't start with a leader bike, da 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 da." And on paper, it's really great advice.
Yeah.
But you know,
Practically, no.
but hell, I started on a leader bike.
Right.
It's just a little common sense goes a long ways.
Very true. We deal with a lot of that in the nerd Discord, don't we?
Yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, we're here to teach people. It can be disturbing what you come across with it sometimes, though, to say the least.
Understatement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Threw me off there, Glitch. I was reading through chat and I said only Oscars. I didn't see she, and he said good, very pregnant. Anytime I was like, "What? You were pregnant? When the hell did that?" Then I realized you were talking about your daughter. I was like, "What?" Sorry, cracked me up. I think a green tree boa is beautiful, and I love to make an enclosure for one, but it's not a very friendly snake at all. Yeah, I mean, generally they're cranky snakes, but there again, as long as you're willing to put the time into it, it can kind of be overcome to an extent. Learn your animal, that animal personally, not boas overall, that animal as a person. They're not all going to be the same. I had a friend that got a baby doll or a baby ball python. I was letting it sleep in the bed with him and ended up killing itself because of the oils and whatever from his skin. So doing research and good husband. Damn.
Wait, what?
I'm just reading stuff. Stuff through the chat.
That sounds more like somebody rolled over on a snake.
Yeah, it's kind of what it sounds like, too. I mean, you can handle snakes all day long and ain't gonna hurt them. On the Oscars, I don't know if I said anything or not, but just in case it didn't, hey, chick. Hell no, not me. If I was to get a snake, it would be an anaconda, so very different from other snakes. Yeah. Yeah. Big fucking snake, though.
Better have some money.
Yeah, you're talking an enclosure the size of a fucking 20 by fucking 12 room. Ah, anacondas are sweethearts. They get pissy when they're breeding, but other than that, they're absolute sweethearts.
Yeah, generally, all you're gonna have is out of large adults. I mean, not large adults, but young ones.
Yeah. Thinking of getting a snake to conquer my fear. I'm terrified of them. It would be.
Hold on, I'm
But
switching.
yeah. Just go to your local I mean, I know there's quite a few reptile breeders. There's Mutation Creation. That's a good one. You might be up there where you're at up there in Canada. But Mutation Creation. deals with a lot of ball pythons and stuff, but he can. I mean, if you talk to them, a lot of these people will let you go and actually interact with these snakes before you buy them, just so you can find that right one. Just a thought. That would be pretty cool if you did, though. For my adult female retic, I'm feeding her 2 large adult guinea pigs a month. Sometimes some poultry or.
And real fast, glass box, like it's only been documented with very small statured people. The average American, for example, or the average European, there's no way in hell it's going to eat you.
Yeah.
None.
I mean, they can get their shit around your head. Nah,
It's
they
the
ain't
shoulders.
getting it over the shoulders.
That's like the if you look at the stature of the people who get eaten by retics out, in the Philippines and whatnot. I mean, they're on average, the adults are smaller than an American 12-year-old.
Feel way more comfortable. What do you the smaller ones like orange snake? Those are good. They're super active. They move around a lot. More worn, but they're super good, friendly snake to work with. Oh no, what are some other good, small, super friendly, easy to work with snakes? To get over fears with.
A lot of your milk snakes aren't bad choices.
Yeah, milk snakes would be pretty dang cool too. Preferably frozen mice. Most snakes eat rodents. So you have to get some frozen. I advise getting frozen. It's never fun to feed live. That the animal that you're feeding it to has the potential to harm your animal as well. Oh yeah, as far as you're good. Just chit chat. Our noses are pretty dang sweet. It was weird. He had a couple of them. That they always bite themselves and ramp up and kill themselves. Don't know anything about keeping them since they have a phobia of snakes. Huh. Yeah, that's why you don't like how fast they move. Ball python would be a good one then. They're pretty slow goers. Yeah, garter snakes don't have to eat rodents. That's true. They eat fish and slugs and all sorts of shit. Yeah, but yeah, definitely understandable. And everybody does have to remember she is in Canada too, so I'm not quite sure what she's allowed to keep over there. Guys, most of these are no ball pythons and stuff. I do know that. And I did see you had to go to bed, Rev. So have a good night, chick. I know that sound, Val.
Oh.
You just can't with that thing, can you?
Huh?
You just can't quit fucking with that thing, can you?
I was playing with the sights.
Oh yeah. Pipe balls are pretty cool, yeah. They're just so overrated at this point.
They make pretty good feeders.
Don't be a dick now.
I'm not.
I know. I was just getting ready to explain. Val keeps a lot of king cobras and stuff like that. So which are snake eaters. So a lot of times they have. I mean, he gets frozen or freshly deceased snakes to feed his cobras and stuff because they need it. So it is possible to get them on rodents and stuff. It's just pretty darn difficult.
It's not good for them at all.
Yeah. There's actually quite a few different species of snakes that are considered snake eaters and pretty much strictly only eat other snakes. Well, life is shit eaters at this point, but I got you guys. Yeah, they sure do.
Kind of stressing out really bad right now. I think I left my.
All right. Well, I was about to get a little upset there, Fish Dreams, until you said that. At least you like one snake. I can settle for that. Settle for that because I fucking love snakes with a passion.
I've lost my wallet and I think I left it at work. I hope I did.
Hopefully nobody took it. You are in what, Georgia, or somewhere down south where it's not too pretty. So. By the way, welcome, Fish Dreams. Hope you're doing good tonight. Doing good. Man, Phoenix has been getting me into those tree boas that he's got.
Which ones?
The Tanzanian tree boas, or
Tanzanias.
Yeah,
I've got some of them.
I've been wanting some pretty badly. They were freaking sweet. The ground boas from the same area are really sweet too. Makes sense. We have tons of garter snakes around here. My granddaughter catches them. Well, there you go, Glitch. Go have her catch one. Those things are super, super, super funny, and cute, and you can keep them together, and they're great. They love living in little mosh pits. Buys too many of them. Yeah, understandable, Glitch, but hey, don't know won't hurt, right? Have it at the gas station. Was that a question for me? Who's our guest? Val. Our guest his name is Val. He was the first guest I had on Who the Hell Are You? He's a close friend of mine from the community. Yeah. Yep. Videos and stuff about it. No worries. You were here. Bed, but I saw you were live. I want to jump in and give you a thumbs up. So, James, have a good night, chick. I'll see you around tomorrow. And if anybody hasn't yet, I know she's going to be coming out with some pretty cool stuff here soon. So, you guys go check out her channel. Give her a sub. It goes for everybody else in here, too. Huh. Have you seen the video that I was talking about where it shows him going after? Oh, well, yeah. They're kind of a trash can snake.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people down here you hear all the time. Don't kill the black snakes. They eat the poisonous snakes. No, they eat anything. Anything and everything.
Yeah. So everybody knows, probably go for another 15 minutes to a half hour here, and I'm gonna hop off. It's been a long day.
It has been a long ass day. And I've got bush brain.
Doing all right. I still got to feed all my fish and let the dog out. Still got to feed all my fish and stuff here at home and let the dogs out. Want to watch the next episode of Picard. My day just started. Shit. My day started at 7 o'clock this morning. Oh, that's what Gina was talking about. Love's asking if you left it at the gas station, maybe.
Oh, no. I took the wife's debit card because mine's in my wallet at work, I hope.
You hope. What's everybody up to at 12:03 a.m. my time?
Looking at my clock at 12:04.
Wait. That mic cut out and it totally said you totally sounded like you said cock. You said clock, right? You said clock, right?
Yeah, looking at my clock at 12:04 a.m.
Okay. Just had to clarify there. I was like, it caught me way off guard. I was like, we're going there right now, Val, right now. Goddamn Mike. Oh. 11:04 there. Yeah. Goddamn East Coast. Fucking 9 o'clock in Cali.
Yeah, but it's California. I mean, it's California.
If you want to, Hippie John, it's totally up to you. You can even hop up here now with me if you want to. You can do that. Whatever you want to do, bro. Probably hang around and chit chat a little bit till I fall asleep.
That's one state I can never understand how people live in.
What?
California.
People love it. I don't know. It's not for me personally. I like it a little bit more up north. If I can wear a hoodie all year round, I'm happy.
I don't want to live in a state that tells me what guns I can own.
Good point too.
Or how many rounds in my damn magazine I can have.
Have all sorts. Don't they even have like water collection laws and shit where you're not allowed to collect rainwater?
They got. I'm quite happy on the East Coast.
What's that?
I'm quite happy on the East Coast.
Yeah, me too. I just not Ohio. Hey, I spent a lot of time in Illinois. I'd rather be in Illinois than fucking here. Hands down. I hate Ohio.
Ohio was kind of the birthplace of all the anti-animal laws with fucking Zanesville.
All sorts of fucking shit in Ohio. All sorts of shit. All the avocado farms soaking up the water. Avocados and almond trees use a crazy amount of water compared to other plants. Yeah. My little bro just bought a second house in Lake Tahoe. Looks beautiful there. Heck yeah. Tell him you're moving in there. State of misery. Actually, a pretty good or pretty funny autocorrect. There is a lot of stuff that you guys cannot do that we can. A lot. And it's way cheaper. Well, at least I caught on. It's been one of those days. Man. What do you guys want to talk about? I'm running out of things to talk about here. No clue.
Talk about stuff that they can't have in California, like guns.
You dig. Have a good night, B Wizzle. Get you around tomorrow, man.
Oh, did you see that shit? Damn, they're pushing through with banning 80% lowers.
No.
Yeah. So Brandon is trying to make it to, like the polymer 80 frames and the tap your own AR lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep calling them quote unquote ghost guns.
Oh, that whole bullshit.
Ooh. And trying to make it to where those manufacturers, they have to be serialized, and you can no longer do it without a Class 7 FFL.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What's my favorite dad joke? All right. Little boy was my grandfather told me this joke, by the way. Little boy was at his grandparents' house. Grandma was making cookies in the kitchen. Grandpa was sitting on the porch smoking a cigar. Little boy comes up sitting next to Grandpa and says, "Hey, Grandpa, what's that?" Grandpa says, "Oh, it's just a cigar." Little boy asked if he could have some. Grandpa says, "Well, tell you what, when your pee-pee touches your butthole, you'll be old enough to try it." Little boy goes back inside, hangs out for a little bit, comes back out. Grandpa's sitting there drinking a beer. Comes up, asks the same thing. Grandpa tells him the same thing about pee-pee touching the butthole. Well, obviously he still can't, so he goes back inside. Grandma's done baking cookies at this point, so he's sitting there at the table eating cookies and milk. Grandpa comes in, walks up to the boy sitting at the table and says, "Hey, kiddo, can I have one of those?" Little boy goes, "Well, does your pee-pee touch your butthole?" Grandpa goes, "Well, yes, it does, son." Little boy goes, "Well, then you can go fuck yourself." That's one of my favorite ones. Bought 3 tanks for one guy and 2 of them leak. That's what Cali is all about. Make the next guy pay. Jeez. Yeah, I wasn't really able to keep up on the whole conversation there. I was between like several streams at that point. Why do scuba divers fall backwards off the boat? Because it's easier than trying to climb over it frontwards, getting your fins caught and falling face first into the water. That's really about it. You can stand on the edge and jump off and stuff.
And it looks cooler.
Yeah, yeah. But just by sitting on the edge and falling back like that, there's less of a chance of your equipment getting caught up and, like I said, tripping and hurting yourself or something like that.
Don't leave out. It looks cooler.
Oh, that was a joke. Oh shit, I didn't couldn't yet. Now I feel like a dummy. I still don't find it. I'm trying to figure the humor out of it. I'm missing something here, obviously. Oh, yeah, I get it now. I get it now. Now it's only funny because I was a dumbass about it. Pick up anything cool recently, Val?
I have not recently. Not too terribly recently. Other than I scored a pretty good deal on a fuck. It's fucking late.
What's a
Doom
vampire?
rolls for the wife.
What's
which
a vampire?
pisses me off in a way, because I mean, man, used to, 15, 16 years ago, you couldn't give the damn things away. Like, they were like $20 wholesale. Now finding one under 400 is like, goddamn.
Yeah.
But I found her one for 300.
Damn, that's a good deal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. After I got the joke, that's what I started imagining. And just because I've worn scuba gear, that would fucking hurt. It would fucking hurt. Well, probably going to go ahead and cut it off here in a few minutes, guys. So if John can go up, enjoy that. I'm just starting to get really tired, to be honest. So don't hate me too much. There's 2-3 minutes here, and we'll be hopping off once I hit. Well, there's 5 minutes here, so I get an hour and 20 minutes in. It's been a long day.
It really fucking has.
Luckily, Thursday I stream at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, so I should have a lot more energy then.
Yeah, hopefully after this week, I'll have more free time and not be as dog shit tired, because I finally got someone coming in to replace my 6 positions I was filling, so I can go do my promotion and actually make some decent money and not deal with idiots.
Yeah, man. Have a good night on the Oscars. Also, guys, I'm going to go over it again. Giveaway in a week and a half. We're going to be giving away 2 sets of albino Brisonose plecos, 2 sets of Star Sapphire cichlids. And if we hit 250 subscribers between now and then or during that stream, we're going to do 2 more giveaways for a breeding group of purple harlequin rasboras and a flower. So keep that in mind. And we are at 211, so we're on the way there to 250. Besides that, if anybody's got any links or anything, it'd be the time to throw them out. so everybody knows. So make sure I go over that again.
All right, man. I'm going to bed.
All right, man. You have a good night. Thanks for coming up and hanging out with me for a few.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I'll catch you in the Discord tomorrow.
Alrighty. Peace, chicken grease.
Have a good night, Danny. 4 more minutes here till it hits an hour and 20. That was a good guy. Super, super smart. Very direct. He's always a good old time to talk to. If you can, if there's anybody out there lurking and they're not subscribed, if you would hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it if you enjoyed it. We get into quite a bit of stuff on here, so yeah, come and hang out and have some fun. Late night streams, it's usually a little bit harder for me to have a outstanding energy going and flowing out of me, so you have to bear with me a little bit of that. Besides that, yeah, like and subscribe. I don't ask very often. Do the purple whereas boars look better when fully grown? I've seen young ones in local fish stores. Thought about getting them. They do, yes, but like these ones, the fry that I've produced from them, they're only about yay big, maybe a quarter of an inch, half an inch at most, and they're already coloring up. Already coloring up. You can already see a nice like metallic purple sheen on them. It's pretty freaking cool. I'll get some pictures to show everybody. But yeah, they do. Late night sleepy talk. Heck yeah. Sometimes I guys still got the energy. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on how busy my day was, really. Goddamn cough is gonna drive me nuts. Yep. It will be on the 21st. Man, it almost makes me feel like I should jump it up a day. I just know that's on a Thursday, so it would be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon where I would have the potential to have more people in the stream. So more people, the better. And over the next like week or two, at one point, I'm going to be testing out a giveaway system. So I've been trying to look around to make sure I find one that's as fair as I can possibly get. Yeah, I ain't dealing with no shenanigans. And subscribers only mode will be on. Which I don't know why I don't use more often. But by the way, how did everybody like the interview from last week? I had a good old time. I think it went really well. I hope you guys all like it. You'll be doing a bunch more of those year coming up. What about Nightbot? I don't know much about it, but it seems easy to use. Yeah, there's all sorts of different types of bots and stuff I use. Just been playing with a whole bunch of different ones. Because even like StreamYard itself has a giveaway system. But I have part of it already set up. It's pretty much the same thing, like the same wheel Stephen P uses, but I'm trying to find a way where you guys can just type in a hashtag and it'll list all your names so I can copy and or copy that entire list of names, and bring it over and paste it into there. So that I don't really have to do much. Make it nice and simple and easy. I got to figure out the hashtag part because when I do it through the StreamYard app, it doesn't. None of the names show up for the people who entered. It just shows the number or the amount of people that entered. Again, thanks. I definitely did my best. I tried to make it a little bit more professional kind of thing because I do plan on clipping it out. So it's where I got most of the interview in there with them and making it do a video at some point. Plan on doing that with a lot of my streams. That's why I ram all the most of the information or the whole topic and everything usually within the first half hour or an hour. So that way, when I get the time to go back and make a video on it, I have some information right there. If I have to go back and redo it a little bit, I can do that. But the problem is just working it into the time that I have to do it, which isn't very much. Yeah, I want to see his artwork too. It is refers reptile. Yeah, he's just got some coral globe ball pythons and a Chihuahua gecko. I've seen his Chihuahua gecko enclosure. It's pretty rad. Maybe he's a really cool guy. Well, maybe when we see him tomorrow around in Chatter, if he's lurking around here, have him show off some of his stuff sometime. Sounded really neat from the way he was talking about it. And not just his booty pics. Shit. That was funny. I think here soon. Soon. Not quite sure when yet, but I'm going to start looking for co-hosts here soon. I've been trying to stream a bunch on my own. You know what I mean? Just so I got it down on my own for whatever reason. I don't have to rely on somebody else for my stream, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'll be looking for a co-host here soon. Trying to find one that vibes with me or that I can play off of really well. Vibes with me good. You know what I mean? Quite a few people I have in mind. That's also a problem too of how many different people I have in mind for it. I don't know who exactly to ask or who would even have the time. Thunder Aquatics. Damn it. You guys are going to make me push to an hour and a half just because it's going to drive me nuts. It's off at an even number. Damn you. No, I'm joking. I honestly enjoy that you guys push me a bit to stay on longer sometimes. It's hard sometimes, man. It gets rough. Fish dreams. All right. I sent a message there. Huh. All right. Thank you again for everybody coming and hanging out. Glitch, if you're still in here, that was really awesome to see you out and about tonight. Hope to see more of you soon. Just having you around, chick. Thank you to all my wonderful mods. You guys are the best as well. Just everybody. Lurkers too. And the replay watchers. We got quite a few replay watchers. We got 25 people in here at 12:30 in the morning. It's kind of nuts. Weird, I'm not getting the live notifications. I don't really ever have any problems without getting notifications. I noticed if I don't go in and like hit that bell and go up and set for all notifications, I won't get some. But other than that, I always get them. They keep me over 20. I'm gonna have to stay on here longer, huh? I don't have a problem with it. You're good, Thunder. Seeming we still got over 20 people right now. I'm gonna have to stay on a little bit longer. I can't do that to y'all. Oh fuck! I forgot. Hippie John's gone. Never mind. Did he schedule it? Yep. Hippie John, are you in here? Paging Hippie motherfucking John. Where the fuck are you? Oh, I don't see anything for a pop up, but I know he said he's pretty pumped, so he probably still is. I'll try to keep going until he's ready to go. So if you're waiting on me, Hippie John, just give the word. Have a good night, Bunny. I'll catch you later. All right, yeah. As soon as we figure out when he's gone or he pops up and we see something, we'll hop off here. Until then, no problem, Debbie. Have a good day. Trying to sing some 80s music, but failing miserably. I was jamming out at work today. All good fish. Fuck yeah. Oh, Hippie John. Like, just keep continuously pinging him in chat. I think it would be funny. Getting ready for Bad Adkins. Heck yeah. I don't know what I'm getting into tomorrow. Got a few things I got to do, and not a whole lot. Good old Wednesday. Gotta finish up a few water changes, and I've got a couple clients in the afternoon. That's about it. So my morning will be filled with the Aquatic Morning Show and some friggin' coffee. My ass can't seem to sleep past 10. So, been looking into it. I'm thinking about like getting a refund for the hotel room I bought for the fish fit or for the Keystone Clash, just for the hotel room, and instead getting a campsite. Staying at a campsite all weekend. I think it'd be pretty fun to go camping. Just be me anyway, so what the fuck's the difference? Oh, no problem, Nippy John. I just whenever you're ready to go, let me know, man, and I'll hop down. We're just kind of killing time until you go. Got like 20 people in here, so I figure why not keep them busy until you get going. Yeah, Gina, that's what I was thinking. That and like if we all want to go, stand around a fire and have a fucking beer or something, late after one night of the Clash, I mean, we can do that too. What I really want to do is have a big old tailgate party. Everybody from the Fish Fam have a big old tailgater. I'm talking about the Keystone Clash fish streams. Have a good night, Atkins. Take it easy. Never up in time for the morning show. I'm seeing about 30 minutes today for the first time. Agreed, Gina. Agreed. Just from what I was looking at, there's some pretty cool campsites down there. Damn, can't stop coughing. It's driving me nuts. I'll just make sure I get a nice fucking huge ass campsite so I get some space away from other people that might be camping around up there. So I can actually have a few people over and have a few drinks. Who's picking me up for the Keystone Clash? Shit. Oh no, I'm in Ohio. 90% of my driving straight through Ohio. So where's the Clash? Morgantown, Pennsylvania. If you, I think it's, yeah, KeystoneClash.com. We'll bring up everything about it. Tickets, where it's at, everything. Everything. And there's the link right to the website. Why wouldn't you go to a campsite? Fuck that. Being outside and by a fire is a whole lot better. And fucking way cheaper. You know how much it is for a hotel room there at that time? You're talking $200 a night. And I fucking pre-ordered that shit 4 months ago. Fuck a plane ticket. It's only 8 hours. I'd rather drive. Right? Camping's the best. Oh, yeah, you're all the way over there. Shit. I know my parents are flying from here to Florida like next week. Um, and it's $96 for one way. So that's pretty cool. So what else? Cheap flight. I'm driving down by myself. I ain't got nobody to go with me. You need to sleep on your chest. What the fuck? That's funny. Well, shit. Shit out of my pockets. It's driving me nuts. All right. I got hungry, so I think I'm gonna go cook tacos since I took a nap earlier and missed my Taco Tuesday. Hell yeah, tacos sound pretty great. We were talking about Taco Bell earlier. Yeah, I see that Gina House keeping an eye out. Oh, Hippie John, I was talking about me getting off for you to go. You said you were going to do a pop up. I was talking about me hopping off to let you go up. But yeah, I can throw the link up for you for it. I just want to make sure I'm prepared to hop off, so I'm not going over you. All right, Melissa. Oh man. Oh, I have anxiety too for streaming. Trust me. It makes it very hard to even come up here sometimes. But I force myself to because fuck all that. Yo.
Yo, what's going on, dude?
Not a whole lot, man. Chilling, chit chatting.
Cool.
Are you still doing a pop up?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
gonna.
cool.
I just figured I would. You got to go in and set the time and all
Yeah.
that shit. So I just wanted to make sure you were good. I didn't want to.
Holding it down until you were ready.
Alrighty, I got you. When do you plan on going to bed tonight?
Fuck. Probably not for a while. Like I said, I still got a few things I want to do around the house, feed the fish, and I want to watch the episode of Star Trek Picard that I missed last week. So probably
Yeah,
what
I
I'm gonna
haven't
be doing.
seen that. I haven't seen that new Star Trek.
Oh, dude, Star Trek Discovery and Picard are great. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I used to be into that. The original and like Next Generation, and then I forget what the third one was.
I went back and watched them all. I'm a Star Wars and Star Trek nut, dude.
Is it Stargate, I think? Or something?
Stargate SGU. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
I agree, Gina. That's what makes it easier and bearable. Hey, Matt, what are you doing? You're doing good tonight, man.
Yeah, I just had to do a little water change on the fry tank, and I stepped away and I just saw you pinned me. I'm like, oh shit, did I miss something?
Yeah. I'll call out for you. If you don't answer in a few minutes, I'll ping you just so you see it later.
Oh, it's all good. All good, brother. Yeah, I figured I'd pop up since you pop up on mine quite a bit. I'm like, I gotta show up on his too.
No worries. You're always welcome up here, man. You know how it goes.
Yeah, pretty excited, man. I'm getting some puffers from
Yeah.
Dee.
Oh, you're getting
As
puffers from Dee.
well, it's Jess, but Dee gifted them to me.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm
Got
pretty
a few
excited. with
little
that.
pea puffers myself.
Yeah.
Except
those
for
things are so
4
awesome.
of the little assholes ate the 5th one. So
Really?
yeah, the tank's full of job. I'm actually jam packed full of job moss, so it's pretty. There's plenty of sight breaks and stuff. So they fucking nailed them,
That's crazy. They don't call them murder beans for nothing.
right?
What size tank you got them in?
2.5 gallon actually, but it's
Really?
got a filter that's rated for a 40 gallon.
Oh yeah, I overfiltrate everything.
Well, actually, I built in like a built-in sump into the 2.5 gallons.
Oh,
So technically, it's a 2 gallon, but half of that is a sump, or a half a gallon of that is a sump. If
Oh
that makes
wow.
any sense. I have to show a picture.
No, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
You know how you get like the Fluval specs? They got the built-in wall sump on the back
Yeah.
of it. It's the
Yeah.
same thing as that.
What did you use for the material?
You know those cut boards? They got the lines on them, use it for cutting stuff on, the crafting mats.
Yeah.
Real thick plastic ones. I just cut one of those down. That's
Nice.
just what I had available. I got bored one night and decided to put one together. It was sitting there empty, said fuck it. And that thing, I mean, it's beautiful. It runs great.
I love doing stuff like that. I try to do anything like DIY that I possibly can, just not because not only to like save money, but also it's just keeps my brain occupied,
Right. That, and I made it out of that too, so I didn't go wasting any glass, cutting glass to make it out of glass.
Right. Would I be able to use? I'm sure I would. What you call it? The the polycarbonate. Would I be able to use that?
Yeah, you can use any plastic as long as it's not going to deteriorate into the water.
Right. So it would have to be like thick enough that it wouldn't. Because I guess the only reason I say that is because eventually, like, it seems like my covers that I made out of that kind of like bow a little bit.
Yeah.
But I suppose if you had it siliconed in, it would probably be fine.
Maybe a little more sturdy, yeah. For sure.
Cool. Yeah, I have to think about doing that. Very cool.
I was actually thinking about starting doing that a bunch and kind of selling them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I can do that with anything up to a fucking 180 if I want. It's super easy to do.
We should do that, man, for sure. People would buy that shit for sure, bro.
I mean, like, fuck that little 2.5 gallon Aqueon I paid $7 for. So
that's probably
little $12 water pump.
Is that
pump from Lowe's?
Is it basically what I have right here?
No,
the lights kind
it's a little 2.5 gallon Aqueon tank. It's about that long.
Because that's what this is. Oh, you mean a regular ass?
Yeah, it's glass. It's glass. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know why. I like this tank I have, but this little 2.5 here, I like it, but it's because it's got that quick water change thing up there.
Right.
I mean, I kind of like it set up, but for the price that I paid for it, it was one of those like beginner things. It was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I ended up spending money on it, not realizing I could get something and build something or whatever. Oh well, it is what it is.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's what this is right here. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it.
Right. This whole area back here is the filtration. And then that whole
Nice.
Gallons up front is all them. There's just 4 of them in there now at this point. Little itty bitty tanks. Works good though.
Cool.
I don't have any problems with the water parameters at all.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked, dude. And it's kind of like, when you get a gift from somebody like that, it's like,
heartwarming.
appreciation for it. Yeah, exactly, man. Like damn near brought me to tears.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, that should be coming any day.
right. It's awesome, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think
So
I've had.
you got
I don't think I've had anybody do anything like that for me.
what's that?
Like I said, I don't think I've really had anybody do that for me, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, most definitely. Oh, I'm sure your time's coming, man.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not
Yeah,
really
you.
butthurt if I don't.
Oh, right. Well, you know, obviously it comes down to, for me, I think it's just the fact, you know, like I'm just getting going kind of thing. You know, it's
Oh yeah.
you got all kinds of fish.
It's hard for me to take stuff, anyways. As it is.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Sometimes like I almost don't feel worthy, you know.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. It's kind of like when you do a job for somebody and they try to hand you some extra cash and you're like, no. You're like, I
Right.
insist. You got it. And they
I'm gonna feel
force it
so
in your pocket.
goddamn guilty. No
Yep.
worries,
You don't have to do that.
James, and I appreciate it. You're the best too.
Fish stream. Yeah, she popped up on Kaylor's stream the other night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Gina, gotta spread the love. It's it's like I was just saying right at the end of that stream there that I just did. It's like family, you know.
Yeah.
So you're going on Sunday is your special giveaway stream?
It should be on a Thursday at 2.
Thursday.
Yep.
Okay.
The
I just have
21st
it
at 2.
I do have it already saved. I just forgot which day it was, but yeah, I'll be there. I'm not gonna enter the giveaway because I know I wouldn't be able to handle them right now. But
Understandable.
either way, I'll be there.
I tried to make it to where I got different stuff. That's why I'm throwing in the like the plecos because I know those are a bit smaller.
Right.
To be kept.
That's awesome.
Those purple Harlequins are near and
Pleckos,
dear to me. Yeah, those guys are only, literally only an inch, not even an inch and a half yet. By the time they get sent out, they'll be close to 2 inches probably. They're growing like weeds.
Yeah, those things grow fast, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's because all they do is eat.
Hey man, if we hit 250, man, those purple Harlequins, they're near and dear to my heart. So that's why I'm kind of making them on the top, one of the top lists because they're one of my favorite fish.
Yeah,
but those would be another good small fish.
Yeah, I agree on that.
It's a breeding group. There should be 10 or 11 of them, I think.
Oh wow!
And there's a couple I'm keeping the juveniles.
Okay.
Keeping the juveniles, but I'm giving away the rest.
Awesome.
If we had 250, they're all full-grown females. I've had them for about a year now.
Wow.
Or not full-grown females, full-grown. They're constantly. I'm constantly watching them do spawning action. They spawn early in the morning, and they're not egg spreaders like most raspberry either. They like leaves and stuff that kind of hang over, have a bit of overhang like crips and stuff, and the female will go upside down and plant its eggs on the underside of the leaf, and then the male will come in and fertilize them. So they breed a little bit differently than a lot of raspberries do.
That's crazy.
But you get it set up right, and you get them water changes. They're super hardy. They're living in tap water right now, so they're pretty sad. Everything I have is pretty much conditioned for just about anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you and I have pretty damn similar water parameters. At least, out of the tap or whatever.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Make sure my fishies are healthy, that's for sure.
Most definitely try. You got to.
That's what matters to me more than my business or anything.
Yeah.
If I don't have good animals, I don't have a good business.
So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no shit. That's and that's what's kind of fucked up about some of these big box stores, dude. It's not They just want
Imagine if they hired people like me more often to take care of their stuff.
they'd probably make even more money.
Mm-hmm. Some contract people like me to go and do just regular sump maintenance on their rack systems, and that's it. They won't let them do anything. Super weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool how like Gina, how she worked for basically a big box store until now or whatever, but she like definitely took the extra care compared to a lot of other people.
Yeah. Well, where is it? And that's okay, Gina, because I'd like to get all of my subscribers involved, all 211 as of right now. So,
Yeah,
I mean, there's going to be 6 total giveaways, so you got a chance, pretty good chances of winning.
right on, man. Yeah, man, I'm getting that. I got to figure out. I want to do something at 200 myself, but I got like 31 to go, so we'll see what happens.
Heck yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you shot off the charts in the like that last week or whatever. Whew.
Dude, I don't even understand. I haven't done anything different, you know.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like I don't remember why or for what reason, but I was looking at your channel and the one day I saw like 170 or 71 or something, and then it was like 2 days later I'm at 200.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yep. Pretty happy.
Well,
I'm just doing my best to be myself, you know what I mean, and nothing else. It's
absolutely
share what's in my head.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think too, like it helps. You're doing a lot of afternoon streams, or you do, a lot of pop-ups there when you can, and then you got the nighttime one, so you're like catching the daytime people and the nighttime people.
That's been my goal from the get-go, is to try to do a nice roundabout sort of thing. Have a late night, have one about 2:00 in the afternoon, do pop-ups anywhere in between when I can.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. Oh, you're doing something right. That's for damn sure.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm just trying my best.
It's all good, bro. That's all you can do, man. Like you said, man, just be you.
Mm-hmm. Skipper was in here earlier. He was saying the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah, he's another one, man. He's real as hell, You don't bullshit.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, most of us, I'd have to say, I can't really think of anyone that comes to mind that I'm like, yeah, they're, faking some shit or,
Yeah. That me personally, I don't give a fuck. Like, and I don't mean that in offense to anybody, but
right.
Unless I know for sure for a fact or see the evidence for myself, I mean, I have no right to give a fuck, or say anything. So
right. Well, yeah, it's just it. We don't, we come on these streams, we know each other through here. Maybe we'll see each other at some kind of event, and otherwise we all got our lives that are going on,
Yeah. Yep.
Now, I would love to hang out with a lot of you fuckers,
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
I like that.
Kenny was talking about, or he invited me over for the after party for Fishtoberfest, and I'm not even able to make Fishtoberfest this year, and I'm upset. It's like the week after the Clash, or the week before or after, and I just don't know if I'm able to swing that. So.
Well, it's the same weekend as Aquashella.
Yeah, and I was trying to go to Aquashella, so I don't know. I might be able to, but then again, Portland. I'm gonna have to fly to Portland. I'm not driving all the way to fucking Portland.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot more money on top of that.
That's a haul.
Doing it right now.
Yeah.
Bex, how's it going, chick? What are you doing up so late? Never see you this late.
Right? Yeah, you didn't come to my stream, lady.
Yeah, Bex.
Yep,
Bex. That.
Yeah, just messing. I like that idea about the camping thing.
Pretty
that you're
cool.
talking for the Clash?
Yeah. I just want, like I said, I want to make sure it'd be a nice, like one of the larger campgrounds. That way I can have a few people.
Yeah,
All hang out,
the whole
chill,
reason
have a good old time.
I wasn't gonna go is because I'm like, dude, I can't pay $200 a night for a hotel.
Right, when you can pay $35 for a campsite.
That kind of changes things a little bit in my head about.
Like me at this point, I already paid for my ticket and everything. Like I'm not refunding my ticket. So even if I don't get a hotel room or I don't fucking, do a campsite, I'll fucking sleep in my car, dude. I don't give a shit.
I know that's always where my head's at. Like
I'm dead set on going to the fucking Clash that's happening. Like I've already even paid a competitor company to come take care of all of my shit just so I can't go. So I'm going. Ain't nothing stopping me either.
Dude. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, you got the ticket, man. You got to go. Plus, man, there's a ton of people going. But yeah, that's basically what it came down to for me. I never even thought of something like that, which is odd. Because like you said, I'd definitely sleep in my car if I have to.
Don't bother me none. No worries, Bex. No worries. I remember you saying something about that earlier. Hey, plus I can't say shit. Most of the time I'm just listening and watching while I'm working. We can't talk much. So.
Oh yeah, Bex, it's all good. Yeah. Like I say, I guess I always think about certain people, like when I'm streaming, like, oh, I wonder if so and so is gonna pop in, because you get used to the regulars or whatever.
Right. I do the same thing.
Oh man, I was when I was cutting trees today. I must have had like some kind of reaction from one of the tree. It might have been one of the pine trees.
Sure you didn't run across any poison sumac or something like that?
No, it's not like that. It's just a couple. Like I think it's from where the the needles kind of made contact with my skin, the sap or whatever the hell was on there.
Heck yeah, Gina. I got a blow up mattress that fits the back of my SUV.
Nice.
And that fucking SUV comes with an air compressor and a hose built right into the bottom of the fucking, like, where a spare tire would normally be, underneath in the back of an SUV, underneath the floorboard. It's got a fucking air compressor with an air hose built into it.
Wow.
The spare tire sits on the underside of the car. It's pretty neat. Don't even need an air pump or nothing.
That's pretty cool, man. What kind of SUV you got?
It's a GMC Envoy Denali.
Oh, nice.
2013.
Right on, man.
You got a V8 in it.
It's a pretty decent vehicle.
Yeah. Not bad at all. Cheap. I just like cheap vehicles. I paid $2,300 from it from some old lady that put 80,000 miles on it, brand new.
Really?
Yeah, it just sat in her driveway underneath the tarp ever since.
Talk about a steal.
Mm-hmm. You find a lot of stuff like that around here. All the lake houses and stuff up around here. There's a lot of older people that have like summer houses they have that come up here and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And all rich people, they just got cars sitting in their garages, and eventually they just get tired of sitting there, so they just get rid of them as quick as they can.
Yeah, well, I run into some pretty good deals around here too. Lately, though, it's been everyone's like kind of holding on to shit,
or jumping the prices up.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's vehicles that it's ridiculous what they're trying to get for some of these older vehicles now. It's like, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I think it's pretty dang neat, Gina. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And you got to be able to get around, for all the places you got to go to, for your job,
Yeah, I have a work truck that I use aside from my everyday vehicle, so I'm not putting all that wear and tear on it.
So do you always have like your equipment like in your vehicle, like, or do you? Okay.
Yep, I have two 200-gallon water reservoirs, 3 Python systems, all my scrubbers, my scrub pads, my scrapers, my buckets, everything I would need to maintain a tank is on that truck.
Nice, man. Like, so you know, okay, so you went to you went to school for this or whatever, but how did you figure out like how did you figure out your plan? I guess I don't know how else to ask it. Like
my business plan?
Yeah, like once you said, okay, I'm gonna do this, like how did you go about
from the get-go? I planned this out to be very flexible, meaning when I first started out, you know, like I was talking about earlier, I started in my van. I started in just an old fucking like petty van.
Okay.
Had all my equipment in there. Didn't really have any overhead or anything like that. And then, but the way I designed my business plan, it made room growth for owning a brick and mortar shop or a warehouse, and then eventually evolving into doing more industrial and commercial work. So it's more so what I did is try to be very, very flexible with it. I don't do just one thing. I mean, when it comes to fish tanks and reptiles, if you want to pay me to do it, I'll do it.
Okay.
So
that's cool, man.
Comes down to.
And you basically were like, okay, well, these are the basics of the stuff that I need to maintain a tank or whatever it is.
Yep. I have a certain special. Most of the time, my main pieces of equipment are my Python hoses, algae scrub pads and scrapers. It's really most of what I use, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm not taking care of too many high-tech Planet tanks, so it's not like I'm fertilizing them all. Because when I set up tanks like that, I teach my clients to take care of them, so they don't have to pay me to come back every week, pay me $160 just to go put a few pumps of fucking fertilizer. This doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, that's cool, man.
Most of my equipment just involves pythons and drain hoses, and nets and buckets and scrub pads. That's about it.
Cool.
So it's super cheap startup. And you don't even have to go to college to do it, but it just looks a lot better to say that you're a certified professional. You know.
And I mean, honestly, I would do that. Like if I was gonna do that, like you said, I'd want to stay
on top of that. Like when I graduated, they do something like job placement and stuff like that. They'll help you figure out. They even do like small business classes and stuff included into the courses and stuff. It kind of really sets you up for success there. It's pretty cool.
That's cool, man.
And then you can also go to another college to learn industrial and commercial filtration and setup.
Okay.
Working on the big giant silo-sized protein skimmers and filtration systems they have at zoos and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Bex, that's why I waited until well after I knew what I wanted to do. I started making money cleaning fish tanks for a few friends, and then I found an ad for aquarium maintenance for college, and I ran with it. And I've loved it ever since.
That's cool, man.
As soon as I found out what I wanted to do, I ran with it. I just didn't jump in. The best decision I ever made was not to jump into college right out of fucking high school. That, and I didn't have the money for it anyways. So.
Yeah, I think I went for one semester, and it was like, yeah, it definitely. I just went to, it was kind of like I'm going just to go to college, but thank God I only went that. I guess I barely even went that semester either. It's why I got kicked out. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Savannah, for just the basic maintenance, aquarium maintenance professional course, it's through Animal Behavioral College.
Yeah.
You probably see the fucking ads for them all the time on YouTube. They're all over YouTube.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I know.
It cost about $2,100 for the course, but you get to keep all your books. You don't have to pay for any extra books or anything. They give you all your information. They help with job placement and all that stuff. And you can do a payment plan, meaning like me, I paid $100 a month, and that was it. That paid for my schooling, just $100 a month.
That's awesome.
Like a 2-year plan or something like that. Just under 2 years, which is fine. But I didn't have to pay it all at once, which is the most important thing. Yeah, Gene, it is insane. It blows your mind once you walk up to a fucking protein skimmer the size of a fucking corn silo. It's insane. Or
Yeah.
or refugiums that they're the size of a fucking auditorium. Like, it's
Wow.
mind-boggling. Yeah. I love political science. I wanted to teach. I have my teacher's certification for social sciences, 6 to 12. Let's see, I'll take it because it's FL certification. That's kind of fucked. Sounds like a fucked situation, anyways. Huh.
There's so many people that went to college that ended up not doing what they went for, and
Yeah.
you end up with all kinds of student loans, and sad, man.
I mean, it might sound bad, but I'm going to tell my daughter, if you don't want to go to college, right, when you get out of high school, you don't have to. If you want to wait until you know for absolutely sure, what you want to do, that's completely fine.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I've told my older ones already.
I got like another 15 years before I'm going to have to say anything like that.
My oldest is his second year. He's about to finish up his second year. He's actually his will actually relate because he went for sports medicine. So basically, he'd be like I guess like he'd be like a sports medicine guy for like the Bucks or something, some sports team or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he gets to that level or whatever, of course, but either way, that's something that they'll always need.
Yep. That makes a very good point. College isn't for everyone either. Vocational and tech school grads are making way more coming out of school and way more jobs available. And it's completely true. Completely true.
Yeah. I was gonna go for geology, for Christ's sake.
Geology? I was wanting to do I wanted to be a brick mason for a long time.
Ooh, that's
I did pavement. I did pavement and concrete for a while.
Yikes!
Right out of high school, and it kind of pushed me towards masonry. I got on a few jobs where I got to lay some bricks, man, and it was fun.
That's rough.
It's good, honest fucking work, dude. That's one of them jobs you get done work and you feel good because you just busted your ass. So fucking.
That's me doing tree work. That's pretty much what it is. Like at the end of the day, you accomplish something. But I'm also getting older, and eventually takes its toll.
It's pretty cool, Sarah. Both of my parents are paramedics.
Huh.
Both of them. Yep. They have been for about 20 years now.
Is that coincidental or?
They met through the original company that they worked for close to 15 years ago. My stepdad and my mom. But they've both been paramedics.
That's crazy, dude.
Yep.
That's really cool, though. Definitely always need those.
Yeah. Definitely don't get paid as much as they deserve.
That's for damn sure, man. Huh.
When you got some motherfucker at McDonald's making $5 more an hour than an EMT or a paramedic, you got a fucking problem.
I hate to laugh because it's not funny at all, but it's like
I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just,
And it's just crazy though in my mind. And then you got athletes making millions and millions of dollars.
Like basic starting wage around here for a basic.
Yeah.
Basic EMT is $10 an hour.
Really?
Yeah. It's gone up a little bit now since all the bullshit going on about minimum wage getting raised, but I mean, still, people at McDonald's and and stuff like that are making more money than people who
Yeah.
save lives for a living.
Wow. Guess I never really paid that much attention to it, but
That actually sounds really fucking cool, Bex. Does he die? Does he ever go inside of them to inspect them? I'm just curious because that's a dangerous fucking job.
yeah.
Damn straight. It's disheartening.
Well, I was actually gonna try to like. I went for geology, but then it was like I would kind of want to do like search and rescue.
Yeah.
But which I know it doesn't sound like how I know it doesn't sound relatable, but I was going to I didn't get into the one college because I sucked at high school, but they let me. I managed to get into the one that was by me. And I was going to transfer, but you had to take that geology course as well. Like it was part of it, I think, because you got to know. I don't know how to put it, but
Top of my class, had a year left for paramedics. Got a certificate for everything. Damn, that stinks. And you know
Yeah.
what a lot of people don't realize? The test that people in America, at least, the test that you have to take to be a paramedic is one of the top 3 hardest tests in the country.
I could imagine it would be.
Up there with testing for lawyers and everything else. It is that hard. There's just so much knowledge you have to know. I mean, it's unreal.
Mm-hmm.
I watched my mom go through the training for that. It was fucking nuts. She failed twice. You only get 3 times to take it. She failed twice and got on the 3rd.
Wow. Yeah, you're saving someone's life, man.
Yeah. That when you're doing stuff like injecting people with morphine and shit like
Right.
that, or bone tapping somebody with a fucking drill, you really need to make sure they know what they're doing.
That's crazy to think that they do all that before they actually see a doctor or surgeon or whatever.
Like if somebody is in serious pain, like they definitely can take a drill and bone marrow tap you and inject meds straight into your bone, and you ain't gonna feel nothing just like that. Paramedics are essentially doctors on wheels.
Huh. And it's like I know that, but just the way that that little tidbit right there is like, wow. Guess I never really thought it was that in depth,
Oh yeah.
Huh. That's crazy, bro.
It's intense.
Tap into the bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just blew my mind with that one, to be honest.
You have to look into it. Yeah, EKGs and intubation is crazy too. And then learning all the different heart rhythms and patterns and stuff like that. It's a headache. And I tell you what, reading through some of them books is fucking gruesome because they show some graphic ass pictures.
I can imagine. That's another part I always.
That's actually how I learned how babies were made, was through my mom's fucking medical books.
Really?
Yeah. Reading through my mom's medical books, that's how I found out fucking babies were made. I never got the birds and bees talk. I read that shit in my mom's fucking basic books.
That's
they have
crazy.
to know how to give birth. So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
What a story.
Yeah. Those things are sweet. I also like the med injectors they have now that are air powered. There's no needles or nothing. They just push it up your skin and they push a button and it injects it straight through your skin. No needle, no nothing. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
There's all sorts of cool stuff. They got machines now where you don't actually have to do compressions for CPR. You just strap them to the machine and the machine will do the compressions on their chest for you. It's really neat. Dangerous, but really neat.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could imagine if someone was in a car accident or something, and it was like a serious unbearable pain, that's how they would get him to stop the pain, would be to inject straight into the bone, hey?
Yep. It's right in that bone marrow. But like Savannah's saying, it works really good with burn victims where you can't get a vein.
Wow. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna jump down real quick because I get my phone's at 10%, and I think I guess if I'm gonna
Are you
make a
still doing it?
stream,
I was gonna say, are you
yeah,
still
I'm
doing a
probably
pop
gonna
up?
jump on for. I'll probably jump on for a few.
Cool. I'll hop off here too then.
All right. Yep. I'm gonna. What time is it? Your time.
1:18.
So it's 12:18. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll probably make it for like 12:30 or something. My time.
Sounds good.
Right on, dude. Well, obviously, good to hang out with you, and hopefully
Always.
I'll be in chat if you're not. If you're.
I'll be there.
Cool, dude.
Yep.
All right. I'll talk to you in a little bit then.
Sounds good, homie.
All right.
All right, guys. I will see everybody in Judge stream and tomorrow at 2. Don't forget about the giveaway stream. It's already posted for the 21st. So don't forget about that. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. It was really awesome having so many people in here so late. Yeah, I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed. Well, no, I can't say that. I gotta watch Picard, man. I can't do it to myself again. Screw myself. I'm gonna get behind and I'm never gonna catch up. It's gonna piss me off. So yeah. Don't go watch Picard. Be a lazy piece of shit. So bye guys.